I'm recording with the hand camera as well. So I'll just go here and I can get that all together. I have to do this.
I was abused by the police covering up these abuses, and so the matters have never been dealt with appropriately. I notice that you also only respond to what you want to deal with. That helps me build a profile of Scottish and UK policing and the ongoing corruption in Scottish and UK policing. I have been assaulted several times, and I believe this individual is also involved in abuses when I was a child too, as is the inspector for prisons. I noted prison officers and Crown Office officials too that I remember as abusers when I was a child too. None of these matters have ever been dealt with appropriately due to the involvement of police services and Crown Office and judiciary here in the UK and Scotland. Simply put, corruption has prevented me from having my cases investigated lawfully and honestly. Your dialogue reminds me more of corrupt Scottish police and Crown Office officials, not metropolitan.
So basically, uh, this is how they try to get out, and this includes PC Hamilton and others, and the police officers, female police officers especially, but also with the help of male officers. So I'll show you. Um, this is the person I'm speaking of. That is definitely an offender. I recognize him 100%, and he's a violent offender as well. And I believe that he's made at least one appearance when I was a child. But there's also another individual that walks basically bent over and his back is practically parallel to the pavement and at 90 degrees to his legs. And I remember that one when I was a child as well. And I know by the way he hunches his shoulders look hunched or raised. So I do remember this one as a violent offender, as well as I believe he does strongly resemble someone that made an appearance when I was a child, at least once. So he's 77, if that's him. Yeah, and he's an editor. They're violent, they're evil people, and these media types. You see, and that's what I mean about the police. They're very selective about what they deal with. He's kind of familiar, but I'm saying it's a family resemblance, him as well. But then I might have met him if he's not the same person, but it looks like a relative. But I'm not saying this guy's done any harm. I'm just saying he looks familiar to someone else, is what I mean. Similar is what I should be saying. She looks familiar. That's another one. She's another one. She looks familiar. Antoinette, an abuser. She wasn't being abusive at the time, but I believe she was. She liked to spread diseases. We can have things looked into. On that occasion, as far as that woman's concerned, that would be easier to work out if she is that same person or not, or associated with that person, because she went to the woman I'm talking about went to Barony Contact Point, and she was basically one of the people like Lindsay Baxter and Dr. Boyd that were spreading diseases. Okay, so she does resemble someone as well, or is that same person? And she's a baroness as well. So that would be no surprise to me at all. And this is definitely one of the offenders. And on one occasion, he was also pretending not to be aggressive at the time, but he got close to me and stabbed me with something in the liver area. So that's the lunchbox, people. That's how the murderer put you down. I was told about that in the Foreign Legion by the guy that called himself Simons.